I'm here. I'm in the new home. I'm gonna turn this around if I can. I don't think I can. I'll show you guys. I got my plants put up. This is my temporary space, guys. I'm basically renting a room until I find an apartment for the kids and I. The plan is that my ex will vacate his apartment. If you guys know the Seattle area, it's really hard to get affordable rent, especially if you're a single mom, and get a space that is going to be big enough for everybody. Anyways, my ex will be vacating his apartment at the end of August, and so I will be taking that over. Anyways, so I'm renting this room, and this is the bathroom. And the living room area is kind of dark right now, but you can just kind of sort of see it in the background there. Anyways, my drive here was transformative. I had a lot of feelings. I was relieved that I was finally moving. I had a moment where I was driving, and I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I felt like I wasn't myself. I was like, it's all of a sudden my mind caught up with my body. And I was like thrust into myself, and it was like during this EDM song, electric dance music song that my son loves. And I was like I felt a little heady, so I pulled over, and I almost felt like I had a panic attack coming on, but I didn't. And so I just was like, oh my God, I've done all this. In 6 days, I've packed up a house, let go of my lease, changed my kids' schools, found a place to stay, moved 260 miles, like cleaned up my old rental, like all of these things that I did. And it just like happened super fast. And I did it, and I'm alive. And now the jobs, hunt starts. But I felt like the little drive up here to the Seattle area from Central Washington was kind of like a baptism of sorts. I had a lot of visualizations while I was driving about leaving the old part of myself behind, leaving the old trends behind. And it feels really good to be in a place where I get a fresh start, though it's definitely colder up here. My face is all broken out from stress from this week, you can tell. I'm looking to just like use this next week to really get my roots firmly planted around here. I am having a hard time not getting a hold of my ex. I want to message him to make sure he's okay, but I know I need to like respect my exit boundaries. But I didn't think I would feel that way when I got up here, and so I feel like I should share that with you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are going through breakups. You've been messaging me, and I feel you, like the urge to call him, to text him, to be like, hey, are you okay? Or hey, I have one more question, like, this, that, the other, because I had a lot of time to think, and I had a lot of questions like come up in my brain that like, were in relation to him. And I had to stop myself when I got here, and I said, exit boundaries, Nikki, and remember my exit boundaries. The time in the car also gave me time to think about what I want for my future. Like, what do I want in a future partner? What do I want for like my job and my life? Like, it's massive. And I also in my head wrote what is going to be a short workbook that I'm going to work on this week while I take the light rail into Seattle. And it's going to be a workbook on exit boundaries, and it doesn't matter what relationship you're exiting, how you do so properly, and how you can do so to protect both yourself and your ex-partner, whether it's a friendship or a love relationship, or maybe just, some type of like booty hall relationship, any type of relationship, okay? Because relationships come in all kinds of cells of sorts. But it's going to be good. It's going to be great. And yeah, I'm really excited to start writing it tomorrow, and I have to finish my resume. Anyways, from one tired ass single mom to you guys, I love you. You are worth the world. Don't let anybody else ever tell you different. And if you feel like you can't do tomorrow, you can't do today, take your hot minutes and, chalk it up to learning when stuff like this happens. I've learned a lot in the last 6 days, and I'm stronger because of it. So, anyways, babies, I'm gonna give you a little tour tomorrow around town where I'm living, but for right now, I'm gonna shower and get my happy ass to bed. Remember what I always say, if you can't love yourself, you sure as shit can't love anybody else.